I'm Zach Allison, I'm 17. I joined with a platform project nearly 2 years ago now, so when I was 15. So before I joined, I was just in school. I was in year 10 doing GCSEs. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was always quite kind of shy, kind of scared of new situations. I would never leave my comfort zone at all. I wouldn't have probably joined a platform project or do anything like this interview. I'd have been too scared to do that. So yeah, I was always just stayed in my comfort zone. If I was going to describe how I was before, probably quiet, reserved, and I don't know, just a bit inexperienced. I hadn't done nothing really. I was kind of just always at home. Well, I was taking GCSE business at the time, and I was interested in business. I was really passionate about it, and still am. And I was trying to get out of my comfort zone more. I was trying to look for new things. So when I saw this, it was a combination of being able to get some experience in business, learning more about business, and also doing new things, meeting new people. So that's why I decided to join. Yeah. So before I joined the platform project, I didn't really know at all what I wanted to do. I knew that I was interested in business, but I hadn't had any experience in there, so I didn't really know what exactly I wanted to do. Right, so I've been applying for jobs for about 9 months now. I've had a couple of interviews, but a lot of the time they don't get back to me, so it's just I've been constantly applying for jobs, but no one's really got back, and sometimes they do, but they just say, oh, you don't really fit these requirements, so it's been a long search.
Okay. Job so far?
I think the reason I haven't had much luck with finding a job so far is just because I'm inexperienced. People look at my CV and they see that I'm quite young. I haven't done much. I haven't got any experience in any of these areas. They see that I don't fit the requirements of the job. It's just really hard to get a job when you haven't had a job before, so you can't get experience without experience. So it's been difficult to find a job. So it's basically work experience. What the platform project does offers opportunities to learn new things and work in real situations in a real environment and do things instead of just doing tests from a school. You get an actual experience and you get lots of opportunities to do new things. During the half-term week where we created the digital media organisation, I got to actually do some proper real experience with marketing and in business. I got to work with people from an actual digital marketing business. I got to do real work for clients instead of just getting work set from school. We got to actually produce a plan. We met with the clients, find out what they wanted, did the work for them over the week, and then we presented it to them at the end. So it was a proper good experience on working in the real world instead of just copying down from a whiteboard or something. Again, I would probably say the digital media organisation. I think I really enjoyed that week, learning, working with other professionals, and then I think it was quite a big step for me because when we was presenting to the client, I found that quite scary, showing all the work we had done, but as I wasn't sure if it was going to be right or not. And but yeah, it was really good to get over that fear and just present it, and then it all worked out really well, and I felt quite proud of that week and how it all went. What's good about it being a youth-led organisation is I get to work with other people my age, and we have similar interests and similar thoughts, and it's just a nicer experience to work with people similar to you, and you get to make more decisions. You get to be more involved instead of just doing what an authoritative person has told you. You get to work on it yourself, learn, and then you get to work with other people as well. Yeah, so the platform project is kindly set me up with a mentor called Pete, and he's really helped me a lot. We've had weekly meetings and we talk about my plans for the future, what I want to do, what I've done with the platform project, and he's helped me organise my CV and work on interview questions, so for when I have a job. And yeah, I think that's been really useful because we've talked about kind of different pathways I could take, and like I feel a lot better now about like what I might be able to do, and I feel just more confident just like when I'm applying for jobs and things like that. Yeah, so Pete, he's also has an interest in marketing, so we've had that kind of shared interest. He's kind of talked to me. Well, that makes it good because he's good at finding like almost like more work experience for me. He's had a look at like different pathways I could go, and he's just shared some good advice about kind of the different routes you could take with marketing. And he's given me a lot of good advice. Like we've done a lot of interview questions. He's kind of helped me kind of like work my way around each question, what like they really mean and what the employer would want me to answer. So he's helped me feel a lot more confident when in an interview what I should say and things like that. So yeah, before like the mentoring, I was constantly applying for jobs for like 6 months. I didn't get anything. I got a couple of interviews, but they didn't work. But after I was with Pete, you know, when we talked about like interview questions and he helped me with my CV, within like a month and a half probably, I managed to get a job. Now after working with a project, I think I'd describe myself as more confident, daring, because I'm interested in trying new things now, and clearer. Just I have a better idea now of what I want to do in the future, but before I was all muddled up. But now I've kind of got a nice idea of what I want to do. So now I feel a lot more confident about my future. I'm still not 100% sure exactly what I want to do, but now I've got a lot more experience. I've done some really good things with a platform project that could like go on my CV, and I've done things with Pete which have really helped me. So I feel a lot more confident, more about like deciding what I want to do, and then the chances I have of being able to like do what I want to do. I think it's made a difference to me. It's made me feel a lot more confident about like doing things like this and taking on new opportunities. And I also think it's helped me kind of, because I've met a lot of new people here, and people who've gone through a lot of struggles in their life, people who I wouldn't normally kind of just know. So it's kind of helped me be more aware kind of the different things people have to go through in life, and it's just made me feel like, yeah, just more aware of like different kinds of people and what they have to go through and things like that. I've learned lots about myself. It's like just things like I actually can do things if I put my mind to it. Before I would always be a bit like, oh, I can't do that, I can't do that. But being here and taking on these new experiences, I realised, oh, I can do things. I can put myself out for that and try and do that and be confident and do all these things and meet with clients and do a presentation and like have a mentor and meet up with him weekly. So it's just made me feel, I just feel like I can actually do things. I think I've got quite a lot more skills, more people skills to be honest, like just being able to talk to people who aren't necessarily my age or kind of act like me, because before I was always in my own friendship group, people who were very similar to me. So I've kind of been able to broaden like how I act around different people. I think I've gotten a lot more experience just like things with like marketing, because I take digital media for sixth form, so this like doing stuff here has really helped me with that, and like, I've done like well with my exams and my coursework, and I just feel like I've learned just a lot more confidence. Yeah, so things I've done here, things like marketing, things like doing the digital media youth organisation has really helped me a lot with school, because I take digital media, which is marketing as well, marketing online. And so I've really like taken what I've learnt here and used it in school, and sometimes I've been ahead of like what the teachers are about to teach us. So it's just really helped me like with my work and with my exams and my coursework and things like that. So I think being here has given me a really solid foundation for going into the marketing route, and it's given me a massive head start as well, because I've been able to get that real world experience before I've even needed it. So I can already start like far ahead, and it's given me a much better opportunity at getting that job.